You will probably agree with me when I say that the Indian economy received a new life post the pandemic. One of the major reasons for this was the various reforms introduced by the Indian government in the MSME industry, including a change in the statutory definition of micro, small and medium enterprises. Hi, I am Yukta Sharma, a startup advisor at Setindiabiz, where we provide tax, IPR and compliance services to businesses in India. In this video, I will discuss in detail every aspect of the revised definition of MSME with elaborate explanation for your simple and easy understanding. But first, let me discuss the background in which such revised definition was introduced. Background for revising the MSME definition. The revised definition of MSME was first introduced when the pandemic hit and ruined the entire economy of India. While the relatively larger businesses somehow managed to get through the difficult times, it was the micro, small and medium businesses that completely crashed in financial terms. Most small businesses had to shut down due to the lack of investment, sales, income and profits. Post-pandemic, such businesses were in dire need of support from the government and private investors alike. It was in the background that the government not only introduced various financially supportive measures for MSME, but also revised their definition to make sure that more businesses can avail the benefit of such measures. Now that you are clear about the purpose of introducing a new definition, we can further move to understanding the various changes that have been made. New definition of MSME. The new definition of micro, small and medium enterprise differs from its previous definition in two primary aspects: the threshold limits of turnover and investment, the method of calculating turnover and investment. Let's understand each of these parameters separately. The threshold limits of turnover and investment. The definition of micro, small and medium enterprises depends upon the threshold limit of the net annual turnover and the net annual investment in plant, machinery and equipment in a specific financial year. Before we discuss these threshold limit in detail, we must first understand what net investment and net turnover really mean. Well, net investment is the difference between investment made by businesses in things like pollution control, research and development, repair and maintenance, and the installation of safety devices from the overall investment made in plant, machinery and equipment. The investment in pollution control, research, repair, maintenance and safety device installation do not directly furnish any returns, hence it makes sense that we exclude them while calculating the overall capital investment made in plant and machinery. Net turnover, on the other hand, is the difference of export turnover from the overall annual turnover of the enterprise. By excluding the export turnover, the government has attempted to encourage small businesses to export more and more without having to lose their MSME status. Moreover, this is also expected to increase the exports from the country, leading to an exponential growth of the Indian economy. Now that we know what net investment and net turnover mean, we will see what threshold limits they have in defining micro, small and medium enterprises. Micro enterprises. Micro enterprises are businesses that operate at an extremely small scale. Under the new definition, enterprises that have a net annual investment of up to rupees 1 crore and a net annual turnover up to rupees 5 crore in any financial year are considered to be micro enterprises. All manufacturing, wholesale and retail businesses falling under these threshold limits qualifying as micro enterprise, unlike the previous definition which was restricted to manufacturing businesses only. Also now, the same limits apply to both goods and services based enterprises, unlike the older definition where the limits were different for both these businesses. Small enterprises. Small enterprises are businesses that operate at a scale slightly larger than micro enterprises but smaller than medium and large enterprises. Its new definition prescribes the threshold limit of net annual investment within a range of Rs 1 crore and 10 crores, whereas a net annual turnover within the range of Rs 5 crores and 50 crores. Similar to the revised definition of micro enterprises, the limits of small enterprises are also applicable to services and goods-based businesses alike. Among goods-based businesses, the limits apply to manufacturing, wholesale and retail businesses. Medium enterprises. Medium enterprises are businesses that operate on a relatively larger scale compared to micro and small enterprises. Enterprises that have net annual investment ranging between Rs 10 crores to Rs 50 crores, while a net annual turnover ranging between Rs 50 crores and Rs 250 crores are considered to be medium enterprises. Again, the same limits apply to both goods and services based enterprises. The moment a business crosses the limit of Rs 50 crores as its net annual investment and Rs 250 crores as its net annual turnover, it can no longer qualify as an MSME unit in India. Besides revising upward limit for investment and turnover, the new definition has improved upon several other flaws of the older definition. For instance, the limits in the older definition were not adjusted for inflation. Also, the cost of machinery and equipment considered while calculating the investment limits were not adjusted for depreciation. The new definition overcomes both these flaws. With these changes, calculations involved in determining the eligibility for MSME status have become more just and fair than before. With this, we complete our discussion on the revised definition of MSME. To know the process for obtaining the MSME status, you can watch our detailed video on the MSME or Udyam Registration. We have provided the link for it in the description below. Also, you have any doubts or queries, you can contact our startup advisors at 9899600605 and they'll answer all your questions in little to no time. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe for more informative content ahead. Thank you for watching. Check out our other videos.